the assassin lined up his shot, a beautiful woman suddenly stepped into his crosshairs. Being a professional, he quickly adjusted his scope and refocused on the target, but a nagging unease made him glance back at her. He knew this distraction could be dangerous. He took a deep breath and checked his watch. Heart rate 65, perfect condition. He gripped the trigger tightly and aimed with full focus. Until now, he had never missed, but as the bullet fired, the most shocking thing happened. The woman suddenly stepped in front of it. Assassin immediately prepared for a second shot, but by then, the curtains were drawn. Target gone, mission failed. Without delay, he disassembled his rifle, packed his bag, and vanished into the night. Reaching the street below, he hailed a taxi and headed straight for the airport. Before entering, he tossed his last gun into a trash bin. Just as he was about to board, his phone rang. His employer, cold and stern. How did you fail? But it didn't end there. The client wouldn't let this failure slide. Carl knew, in the world of high-profile targets, failure meant one thing. Now, he was the prey. Without hesitation, he smashed the phone, ripped out the SIM, and crushed it underfoot. No tracking now, but he stayed alert. On the flight, a man in dark glasses kept staring at him. Suspicion grew. As soon as they landed, Carl booked another flight using a fake ID. But when he reached the next terminal, the same man was there. Now he was sure he was being followed. He canceled the flight, booked a new ticket for the next morning, and holed up in a hotel. The next day, he took another flight and finally reached his hideout. Grabbing his truck, he took a long detour through forests, fields, and deserted highways, checking for tails. Finally, arriving at his farmhouse, something felt off. Footprints in the dirt. Someone had been here. Danger alarms rang. He quietly pulled his backup weapon from the truck, scaled the wall, and hid in the bushes. More footprints, this time leading inside. He cleared every room, but no one was there. Just broken furniture and bloodstains, proof of a struggle. Panicked, he called his wife. Her voice was weak. I'm in the hospital. A man and a woman broke in and attacked me. Carl's hands shook. He arranged her transfer to a private hospital, then turned to the life he'd left behind. He grabbed a shovel and started digging. As a professional assassin, he'd hidden emergency weapons, cash, and gear all over his farmhouse. Now was the time to retrieve them and fight back. The game had just begun.